What's up, everybody? My name is Parasite. Welcome back to Over the Top with Manchester City. Everything is going pretty bad. It's not good. Obviously, our last game, see, is a good result, but it's just not been good. Our last episode was pretty bad. We've lost again against Newcastle. In the next game, we played 1-0, even though I don't think I've ever been FM'd harder than I have in this save. 17 shots to 1, and we lost. 62% possession to 38%, and we lost. And they didn't have a single shot from open play. Not a single one. Their only shot was a penalty. All game long. They didn't touch the ball. They didn't touch the ball on our side of the pitch nearly at all. And they won. Sterling, horrid. Torres, horrid. Foden somehow got a good rating. Horrid. We cannot score if we don't have Aguero and Mahrez. If we don't have those two players, we are incapable of scoring goals. Sterling is not a good player. He has not done anything for me this season, really. He's popped up with the odd goal, 5 goals, 3 assists. That's not good enough. Last season he had 20 goals. Season before that he had 17. Season before that he had 18. He has 5. 5. In this game, for some reason, he is terrible. So terrible. I don't understand. It matches his real life form, I guess. I don't know what he ended up with in terms of goals and assists, but definitely wasn't 20. But yeah, after that complete stolen game by Newcastle, we beat Sheffield United 4-0. Aguero came back. We still didn't have Mahrez, but he is finally back for this Dortmund game. Aguero got a brace. Sterling actually found a way to score a goal. Foden scored a goal. They can't score unless Aguero is also in the team. They're incapable of scoring unless Aguero is also in there. So, I don't understand, but luckily we'll have him back for this Dortmund match. So, if we look at the squad we're going with, we apply our opposition instructions. Mahrez is back on the right wing. Aguero is back up top. Sterling on the left-hand side because no one else is doing anything. Ferran Torres has not been good. He had one good game in his last 5 that really makes it look better than it is. Foden, again, has one good game in his last 5. It makes it look better than it is. Maybe 2 good games. But he's either really good or really bad. Foden is not in between at all. He's literally a 7.5 or a 6.5. There's no 7s. There's no 6.8s. It's always one end of the spectrum or the other. So many players have been playing awful. Laporte has been absolutely horrific. He started the season as our best player. 7.24 average rating on the season, but 6.7, and that's from his last 10 games. Does he have a single good performance? He has, in January he had a good performance. So a month ago he had a good game. But he's just not doing anything. So yeah, he's been frustrating. Other than that, João Cancelo's coming in for Walker because Walker's been pretty bad. Alaba's playing. Mendy hasn't done anything as well to give me a reason to start him. Fernandinho's been absolutely horrific. So we're starting Rodri. De Bruyne has been pretty good. He's been our only consistent player. Bernardo Silva is the biggest disappointment in this save. Either him or Sterling, but probably Bernardo Silva because I expected more from him. But his attributes look ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But he just doesn't do anything. Didn't do anything when he played as an inverted winger. Doesn't really do anything from Mazzala. When he's got 3 goals, 3 assists on the season, that's not good. That is very not good. He should have more than 3 assists. He has a decent rating on the season, but he's just not doing enough. But let's get into this game against Dortmund. We're going to play both legs today. Start with the away leg. I prefer to start at home because I want to know how many away goals I need away from home. But whatever. We'll start at the away leg, see what we can get for the home leg, so we kind of know what kind of lead we need to hold or lead we need to overturn. So let's just get into it. I don't have high hopes for this game. We've not been in good form, but we just came off a good game. Aguero played well, and Mahrez is back. He's been our best player on the season. Aguero actually has more goals on the season now since Mahrez has missed quite a bit of time. Aguero has 2, but how many games have they played actually? If we compare them in terms of games played, 19 appearances to 11. Wow. But he only has 4 goals in the league. He's just dominating the cup. So he's just dominating really poor competition and making his goal scoring look a lot better than it really is. In comparison, Mahrez has how many goals in the league? 7. So, and what? 2 in the Cup, 2 in Champions League. So he's getting his goals a lot more legitimately against good teams, carrying the team. We need to see Guerrero show up against a good team. So maybe this is the time. Let's get into it. I told the team to go out there and carry straight on for where they finished last match. Tell them I have faith. This team, this Dortmund team they're putting out is interesting. Hopefully they'll show the lineups at pregame so you can see what their lineup looks like. But it's a lot of players playing out of position. You come into this one having struggled a little bit of late while your opponents are riding the crest of a wave. Do you anticipate another bad day at the office today? Our bad luck has to end somewhere, and I'm very hopeful it'll be today. Rafael Guerrero has proven himself to be an incisive passer in the Champions League so far. Do you have a plan to stop him? He's a fine player, but I have fine players too. I'm confident in their ability. So this is the Dortmund squad. Hazard up top. Chambers and Delaney at center back. Paslak on the right back. Obviously, we're not in good form, but our squad is much better. Like, they must have quite a few injuries. Obviously, Haaland is out. Royce is out. Who else is out? I don't know. I don't know about who else is out, but those are obviously 2 big losses. Center backs, I think they're missing both their starting center backs. We should be able to beat this team. This is a very weakened Borussia Dortmund team. I'm going to start from a header, but it can't go in. Berkey makes the save. Laporte, he scored so many headers to start this season, and he just hasn't in a while. I need to see him get back to scoring ways. I need to see this. Basically, I need to see Sterling actually scoring some goals. Like, the only goals he's ever scored is across to the back post. He's literally never picked up the ball and went and scored. It's been across to the back post, as that is a nice chance by João Cancelo, but a good save by Roman Berkey. We have a corner, but yeah, his only goals have been crosses to the back post from Mahrez that he just puts into an empty net. He cannot curl the ball into the far post. He cannot take on a defender and just rifle the ball into the top of the net. He doesn't do that at all. He's not done that once. And Aguero's injured, which is exactly what we need because this team can't score goals if Aguero's not on the pitch. Because Gabriel Jesus is a pathetic excuse for a striker. Saying that, he might have to play. Sterling has done nothing at striker. I'm going to go with Gabby Jesus. This is not boding well because he's our most important player. Probably he's not our best player. Kevin De Bruyne is our best player, but we can get by without Kevin De Bruyne. I don't think we can score a goal without Sergio Aguero. Without the threat of Sergio Aguero, no one else doesn't open space for anyone else to get in behind or do anything. Like, we need Mahrez to single-handedly carry this team. He is the only person capable of scoring goals when Sergio Aguero is not on the pitch. And that's not a great way to start, but Stones is going to intercept it into De Bruyne, to Bernardo Silva, to Sterling. Prove me wrong, Sterling. Score a goal. Now, Jesus! Gabby Jesus. A little bit of luck to it. The ball just bounces around, eventually falls to his foot, but he took the chance. That's what matters. I would hope he would take that chance. If he missed that, I would immediately subbed him off. I know just brought him on, but I would have immediately subbed him off this pitch. Rage subbed, you might say. Ball just falls to him. He's just one-on-one with the keeper from such a close range. The keeper never stands a chance of getting to it. All he has to do is not hit it directly at the keeper, and it's a goal. Luckily, he was able to do that, so we go 1-0 up. We've been the better team, too. We've won possession so far. Had the chances so far. Cancelo is injured, too. That's great. Damaged heel. Go ahead. Injure De Bruyne while you're at it. Injure Mahrez again while you're at it. If we lose those 3 players, we're not finishing in a European spot probably in the league. If we lose those 3 players for any significant amount of time. If Bellingham's through, but a good save by Ederson. You'd expect Bellingham to do better there. That is not good enough. It's 1-0 at the half. We have 12 shots. They have 4. We deserve to be in the lead. So, luckily, we're not getting completely FM'd for the second time in the last 3 games. Guard against complacency. Don't think the job is done. Stones and Cancelo are demotivated, which is awesome. There's a lot more to come from you. I have faith. Looks like Dortmund are going to have a throw-in down this right-hand side. Sancho has got an injury, so it must have been an injury between him and Cancelo. Hazard is through on goal. Ederson was able to catch it from pretty much directly in front of him. That is an impressive catch. He's literally a foot from him, and he just fires it at him, and he's able to catch it. That is hard to do. We finally have another highlight in the 82nd minute. It's been a long time with no highlights. We've got one away goal. I would really like another, and I don't want Mukoko to score. That would be Zhao can get off my freaking pitch. Get off my freaking pitch. Gives away a penalty. They've done nothing all game, but he decides just to take Mukoko down from behind. Make him score that. Make him actually score that. Like, give him a challenge. Don't give him a free goal. That is the dumbest thing he could have possibly done. When he's past you like that, don't just take him down from behind in the box. Like, he should be red carded for that. Mostly because I don't want him to touch my pitch again. They're going to score. It's going to be 1-1, even though we've absolutely dominated them. It's not even been close, but they're one shot on target. That's been okay. Never mind. Hazard sucks. What a fail that is. We've absolutely destroyed them. They have more XG, but that's just because they got a .77 XG penalty. They don't even have 1 XG. We pretty much should have 2 goals. Everyone is exhausted. Sterling has been absolutely awful. He is just the worst. Bernardo, done nothing. Mahrez, done nothing. De Bruyne, done nothing. Alba somehow has a good game. So is Laporte. I don't know what they've done. I haven't seen them do anything positive, but I'll trust what the game says. I'll bring on Gundogan for Bernardo Silva. Sure, let's bring on Phil Foden. Let's make those subs. See if we can get another goal. I'd really like a second away goal. Hello, we're on attacking. Encourage, get a second away goal, please. You have 5 minutes. It's not going to happen because we don't have Aguero, so we're not going to be scoring goals. All it took was a complete luck of a goal for us to find the back of the net. Like, that is what we have to do. That kind of luck goal that bounces around and just finds a striker's foot in the middle of the box, completely unmarked. That is what we have to do to score a goal. We cannot just create a goal. Because no one, other than Aguero or Mahrez, and Mahrez wasn't on his game, Mahrez has to completely carry the team, or Aguero has to start for us to score goals. Gabby Jesus is a horrible striker. I'm not happy. That was not good enough. A managerial masterstroke. Get away from me. Yeah, I didn't really have a choice. You know, my striker got injured, so I had to bring in the backup. That's not a managerial masterstroke. That's doing the obvious. And he's out 5 months. Great. Can I just say you're never going to touch our pitch again for this club and screw you? No, quick chat. End it. Sterling. Fine him 2 weeks' wages. Why can't I fine him? He played a 6.4. I should be able to fine him for that. Wasn't it a 6.4? It was 6 point something. 6 point awful. What was it? Hello? 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 Why is it not coming up? Show me the average rating. I guess I can see it here. He played a 6.4, yeah. Why can I not fine him for that? That is a finable offense. You can fine players for getting 6.4s. I've done it before. I don't know why it won't let me, but he's probably not going to play the next leg. I don't think I'm going to start Sterling for the next leg. He's a waste of a roster spot. Gosh, I really want to fine him. He makes me so angry because he's so good, but he's so bad. I don't understand why this game does not make him actually a good player. Whatever. We've got 3 games in between this and the second leg, so I'll play those off camera. Probably going to lose all 3. Definitely going to lose against Man United. That's going to be an absolute blowout, but it is at home at least. But the way this team is playing, we don't stand a chance in heck. See you for the second leg against Dortmund. Welcome back to this absolute travesty, which is over the top with Manchester City. The results have been okay, but we currently have 3, 2+ month injuries, 2 of them being the same position, and we don't have a third player in that position. We are down 2 right backs, Walker and Cancelo, both out multiple months. Aguero obviously out multiple months. We have 2 or 3 other moderate injuries. I'll show you the schedule first, just so you can see how he's been playing. It's been okay. Aston Villa beat them 1-0, completely destroyed them, but we didn't have Aguero, and we had Mahrez, but he didn't play well, so he didn't score many goals. Just De Bruyne, the only other player that can score a goal, scored. Then played Brighton. They equalized in the 92nd minute after Riyad Mahrez gets a goal because no one else other than Mahrez or Kevin De Bruyne is allowed to score a goal. We then had a good result against Man United. We actually scored a few goals. 3-1. Rodri with a rocket of a goal. De Bruyne with a penalty. And then Sterling in the 84th minute finally gets like his 6th goal of the season. Unbelievable. But yeah, we actually played decently well. The front, Jesus did pretty much nothing. Jesus, whatever you want to call him. Ferran Torres was not good. Mahrez was not good. Brought in Sterling. He got a goal. Brought in Foden. He played well. So I don't know what to do with this team. But let's look at the injuries. Because they're great. So obviously Sergio Aguero, out 3 to 5 months. Awesome. Kyle Walker, out 7 weeks to 3 months. Hip injury. Awesome. João Cancelo, out 6 to 8 months with damaged cruciate ligaments. Super awesome. Ake got injured, so I don't have a backup center back. I have two left backs left in this team. And Mendy, because Mendy's also injured, 2 to 4 weeks. So, just great. So I'm having to play John Stones at right back. Because he's the only one that has anything of any color at right back. No one else has the knowledge at all in the position. So John Stone's about to play there. Alpha Dionku is going to have to be our backup right back. Yeah, that's not great. And then Diaz and Laporte at center back. Our backup center backs are Finley Burns. He's at least tall and 16 tackling, 16 positioning. That's good. He can't move, and he's 17. And our other backup, Timmy Sobowale. Yeah, that's not great. He is our 4th choice center back right now. Because Ahmed Hodzic couldn't be registered for the Champions League. Ake's injured. Stones is playing right back, so we're down to them. Menino would be a good option at right back, so he can play right back pretty well, but he's not registered for this because I didn't have any room to put him in the registration. So he's not going to be able to play right back in this. He'll be able to play it in the league, which will be all right. We also don't have a backup striker because Liam Delap wasn't registered, and obviously we don't have Aguero, so James McAtee is now our backup striker. He's actually decent, though. He's not bad. It says he's 1.5 stars. I think he's better than that. He can play anywhere down the spine. He can easily play this false 9 role. It's got 15 passing, 14 finishing, so it could actually be worse. It could be worse, so Big Knight's going to have to be our 12th sub just because we have so many injuries. We don't have enough players registered because we don't have 4 homegrown players. We have that we need to register. We have none, I think. I don't think we have a single homegrown player that we can register. Obviously, we have some that are like Phil Foden who don't need to be registered. Liam Delap, I don't know why he's not available as an under 20. I guess because they bought him recently from Derby, so he's not homegrown at club yet. So he can't be registered yet. Or he has to be registered. He can't get in through without registration. So Tommy Doyle at least can be coming through without registration, but it's just a disaster. This team is an absolute disaster. We're completely carried by Mahrez and De Bruyne. If they have a poor game, we have no chance of winning. We need one of them to step up. Hopefully it happens today against Dortmund. I think this Dortmund team is going to be a lot better than the one we saw last time. And we have John Stones at right back, which he needs to be. I don't know why I changed this to fullback defend, but fullback defend because he doesn't know how to do anything else. Well, he doesn't even know how to do that, to be fair. But I figured he's a center back. Let's play him fullback defend. Could play him as a no-nonsense, but he's actually good on the ball, so play just normal fullback on defense. So this is going to go pretty poorly. We have the home advantage at least, but we only got 1 away goal. So we're going to have to be good defensively. We do have 3 center backs, so maybe that's good for us defensively. But they have Holland. They have Sancho and Brandt. They've got Delaney in the midfield. Emery Chan is center back. So Guerrero on one side. Paslak still is their starting right back. Witzel's in the midfield. Bellingham's in the midfield. So yeah, this is a lot stronger than their last team. And we barely beat their last team. The first leg means nothing now. This is a brand new match, and we've got to make sure we win it. Mahrez, why are you demotivated from saying you need to win this game? How does that demotivate you? That doesn't make any sense. Both teams come to this one in good form. Are you kidding me? We are not in good form. How do you rate your chances ahead of kickoff? I don't think we played all that well despite our good run of form. And if we don't attain a high standard of football here, we could struggle. Are you confident John Stones will perform today? Some pundits are speculating that he could struggle out there. I don't have much of a choice. He's all we've got right now. And it might be that we have to adjust the match as it goes on. We'll see. I don't know. He's probably going to play like crap. He doesn't know how to play right back. But I literally have no one else that has any knowledge of the right back position on the team that is eligible to play. So, good luck. You're going to need it. It starts off with a free kick from Kevin De Bruyne. Looking for Laporte. At least we've got a bunch of tall players, including Aymeric Laporte. From a free kick, a minute and 30 seconds in, Kevin De Bruyne, of course it's Kevin De Bruyne with the ball, finds Laporte. Kevin De Bruyne again carrying this team. Obviously Laporte scored the goal, but it's all because of the ball, the quality ball from Kevin De Bruyne. He's a great set piece taker. He is onside. He's finally scoring goals again. That's good. This is the first goal he scored in like 3 months. It's good to see him find the back net. We need someone to find the back net that isn't the front three, because if Mahrez, and like I said before, if Mahrez and De Bruyne aren't scoring, pretty much no one else is. The front three, like Sterling's not going to score. He might have a goal every 20 games, but he's rarely going to score. Jesus just does not score. Wow, that was close. Probably should have scored that. We probably should have been a little bit better than to just dribble the ball into Ederson's hands. Smoking gun Ederson is back as well. I tried Stefan, and he was absolutely awful. So I'd rather just go with the terrible goalkeeper that I know over the terrible goalkeeper that is, been a backup for his entire career. So we're going to go with Ederson. He's got the better ratings. So hopefully that means something. Passlack's going to cross this into Haaland with a good block and another good block. Is that Ruben Diaz? It looks like Ruben Diaz. Yep, it's Ruben. Good block from him. They have been pretty good so far to start this game. 2 shots, 1 on target. They have the XG advantage. We have more shots on target than they do, but their shots have just been blocked. They've been on target. They've just been blocked before they got there. Kevin De Bruyne again. Laporte again, but not the same result. Ball goes wide this time. Can't find the goal, but they're going to have a goal kick now from Roman Berkey. Oh, somebody missed. Who is that? Who missed that header? Laporte. Luckily, Bellingham pulls it wide, but we've got a 2-0 advantage. If they score 1 goal, though, they're right back in it. They obviously need 2, but if they score 2, they go through, so don't need to concede any goals anytime soon. Hopefully, Stones can play all right. He's doing all right so far, right back. 6.8, 6.7. Alaba and De Bruyne both came into this game tired as well, but I had to start them. They've been playing pretty well. I don't really have backups that can do anything. None of my backups can play, really. Gundogan's been terrible. Zinchenko's been all right, but he's Zinchenko. In this game, he's not as good as he is in real life. Don't get complacent. Things can turn around very quickly. Keep focused. Riyadh, what is your deal? There's a lot more to come from you. What is his problem? I don't understand why he's suddenly a diva. Gets demotivated by saying, don't get complacent. Luckily, fortunately for him, he's one of the only players in this team that knows how to score goals, because otherwise I would consider dropping him, just for that. But I kind of need him. He's not playing well this game, but he's our second leading goal scorer, our leading goal scorer in the league. As another, Ruben Diaz this time, another corner. Mahrez with the assist. From a corner, whips it into Ruben Diaz, and he heads it in this time. Both center backs have scored a goal. Our front three might not be able to score, but our center back sure can. And our front three can assist. They're not terrible at assisting. Well, Sterling is. Sterling can't do anything. He's not very good at scoring or assisting. So, luckily, De Bruyne is pretty good at assisting. He can score an odd goal. Mahrez is a pretty good goal scorer. He can assist a few goals. Sterling is there, existing, on the field, running, doing things apparently. It's a nice ball, nice touch to get past his defender, and then that happened. That is Sterling. Sterling, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Wow, that was fantastic. Time to make some subs in the 78th minute, and everyone on the team is tired pretty much. I don't really have a striker, so I don't really want to bring in James McAtee if I can avoid it. I'm going to bring on Ferran. I kind of want to bring Ferran Torres on for Sterling, but I guess striker being tired isn't the worst thing. I'd rather have my wingers replaced. So I'll bring on Ferran Torres and I'll bring on Phil Foden. Actually, can I take off Kevin De Bruyne? We're 3-0 up. They needed 3 goals in the next 12 minutes. I'll take off Alaba, bring on Zinchenko. Let's just do those 2 subs for now. Not going to go attacking anymore. Going to go down to positive. Going to start time wasting. Should be able to see this game out, but we somehow have snuck through this tie with a win. I don't know how we've done it because we've been very creaky. Take the point off now. Bring on Phil Foden. Yeah, it's been creaking a lot, this team, and somehow they've gotten through this leg. If we got any tougher team than Dortmund, I don't anticipate we win that matchup, but luckily we did get Dortmund. They're not the biggest team in the world. They've obviously sold a lot of their key players. We were able to keep Mukoko actually came in at the end, but we were able to keep Holland pretty quiet. So that was some good gameplay for us. A good game. That was just a good game. Our front 3 was awful again. They had some assists, but in terms of actually scoring goals, which is kind of what they're paid to do, it's pretty awful. Happy with how this tie went. We won the first leg, then went on to finish the job here. Professional job. Good, if not spectacular. Obviously, if you didn't concede a goal, that's good. Real Madrid beat Gladbach 5-1. 4-0 on the home leg. So we get past Dortmund. Silva, I don't know why does it say that he's quite a natural performer in his new position? I'm not training him in a new position. He already knows central midfield. Like, I'm training him as a central midfielder. He already knows the position. Of course he's natural performer. He's been a natural performer since this save started. Diaz on form. Good defensively. Defensive work was superb. Now let's advance. When do we see the draw? Okay. Thank you, save. Luckily the saves are quick now. When is the draw? It is Champions League, so the 19th. So I'll see you in a couple days. Here is the quarterfinal and semifinal draw. Let's see who's left in there. Chelsea, Juventus, Marseille. I'd love to get Marseille. Inter, Liverpool, Man United, Real Madrid. Yeah, I want Marseille basically because I think all of those other teams are going to absolutely destroy us. Chelsea, Real Madrid. Chelsea would probably be my second favorite. We've played them pretty well. Juventus, Man United. Okay. Man City, give me Marseille. Don't give me Liverpool. Just don't give me Liverpool. Good God, why does this game hate me? It's like it read my mind. It's like, oh, he doesn't want Liverpool? Well, we got to give him Liverpool. And Inter get Marseille. We have to play freaking Liverpool. I hate Liverpool. Now let's do the semifinal draw. Which is the worst draw for us to get? Because that's what we're going to get. Chelsea, Real Madrid, Juventus, Man United. Both teams are probably better than us. We're not going to get Marseille Inter. That's the one I want. We're not going to get that one. Man City or Liverpool, first up the hat. We actually got Marseille or Inter. I mean, it's going to be Inter, but actually our Inter are pretty dang good on this game. Inter might be better in this game than Juventus, so it's not really a good draw, actually. I don't think there is any good draw. Like, Real Madrid are ridiculous. Man United and Juventus are pretty good. I mean, obviously I beat Man United recently, so maybe that's the kind of the tie I wanted, Man United, Juventus. But maybe Marseille could perform a shocker. Cross our fingers. Pray to the FM gods that Marseille can do something. When is that game? It's coming up pretty soon. Got FA Cup game against Stoke and a game against Fulham. Then we'll have both legs of Liverpool. Oh, we have Liverpool 3 times in a month. That's going to be fun. 4 times in a month. Holy crap. We play Liverpool 4 times in 1 month. Kill me now. Twice in the Champions League, 1 in the EFL Cup final, and 1 in the Premier League. That is awful. And you have to play Leicester and Tottenham. This is the worst month I've ever seen. This is my nightmare. Well, I'll see you next episode for 2 legs against Liverpool, then another leg against Liverpool in the next episode in the EFL Cup final. And then I won't show, well, maybe I'll just show 2 straight games of only Liverpool. How about that? What does that sound like? I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but we could actually do it. If you've made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials are also in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.